G'day folks, Rod here from Learn to Paint Academy. I want to tell you about our brand new course that we've released in our advanced impressionism workshops that we've been doing. So you may recall the first one, we did the seascape, which was the Burley Heads painting. I know many of you loved that. Well, this second episode or workshop that we're doing in the series is what I call Memories of Monet. So it's obviously inspired by Monet, the Impressionist work. It's a larger painting of water lilies, but it's whilst it's inspired by Monet, it's definitely not a copy of one of his. I've used my own approach and techniques in this painting, but it's certainly in that genre, and people who see this painting have commented that it reminds them of a Monet, which is what you'd expect. So the idea behind this one was I wanted to demonstrate different principles for layering paint, so different layers of paint and different ways of making marks. So what I've done in this painting is I've used a bit of palette knife work and the brush, and I've combined the two in a way which I explained during the workshop to get really soft, subtle effects in here. So if you had a close look at this, you'd be able to see there's all these really soft, very subtle little details, like through here, for instance. And I've layered thick paint, so where I've got these sort of like little flowers and things, really thick paint over washes of thinner paint. And I've built the painting up through a layering process. So if you're looking for a greater challenge right now, maybe you've been through our beginner courses and you've moved on and become an intermediate painter, and now you're looking to take your painting to a higher level, then I think you'll really love this painting, especially if you love the Impressionists and Monet like I do. Then this is a really interesting painting to learn the working process, okay? So it's taking the Moore method of painting and taking it, a quantum leap forward from there into a more advanced approach to painting. And yeah, so if you're looking for that sort of challenge, then I think you will enjoy doing this painting. Now, what I'm also going to do as part of the course is I'm going to do a video walkthrough of some of Monet's more famous water lily paintings, and we'll talk about what it was he was actually painting and the working method that he used to achieve the results that he did. He's most well known, of course, for his water lily paintings. So I'll include that as a bonus video, but I'm also going to include a photo library reference for you of photos that I took when I went to Monet's home in Givigny, which is north of Paris. And I spent the whole day there and I took hundreds of photos. So I'll select out of that 20 or 30 of the best photos, particularly of his water ponds. He built his own ponds or lakes and diverted the local creek to come through his lakes there. And so I walked around, stood in the same places that he did his famous paintings in, and took hundreds of photos, but I'll pick out 20 or 30 because there's a lot of repetition in there. I'll pick out 20 or 30 of the very best ones, and I'll include those in this workshop as well, okay? So I think you'll know if you're ready for this, right? If this is a good fit for your next step in your development as an artist, you'll already know. So if that's you, then click on the register button below and get yourself locked in for this. If you're already a lifetime member or one of our monthly members, then this will be included as part of your membership. So you just go and look under your My Courses section in the Learn to Paint Academy. But if you want to buy this one outright, if you're not currently a life member or monthly member, then get yourself registered with the button below. Alrighty, I look forward to seeing you in the workshop, and I love painting this one, and I'm looking forward to seeing your version of this painting, because the great thing about this, you don't have to copy mine. I'll show you a working methodology, and then you can put your own flavor to it, your own spin on it, and make it uniquely yours, which is that's the real reason why I'm doing these advanced workshops, is to help you get to a point where you do take the paintings in a direction and a style and an approach that is mostly you, right? So that's my great wish, and I look forward to seeing your version of this painting. Alrighty, see you inside the workshop.